Endgame. Some people say that might makes right, but I think it's more accurate to say that maturity makes right. And what do I mean by that? So, if you read some of my books, I have different ideas related to that. The world is kind of a marketplace of ideas, and people have different ideas. Like, capitalism competed with socialism, Democrats compete with Republicans. It's not that one idea necessarily wins out over another, because ideas can coexist. But in relationships, people have different ways of doing things, and in business, people have different ways of doing things, and in life, people have different ways of doing things. And one idea sometimes does win out over another. It doesn't have to be 100 to 0. I mean, it could get 60% of the market compared to 40, or if there's 10 different companies, they can break up the market share into many smaller components. So it's not that might makes right, and people just impose their ideas because they're more powerful. Sometimes that does happen. I'm not saying it's a perfect world by any means, but there is a degree of meritocracy in the sense that, the cream does rise to the top, all things being equal. Like, I'm not saying we have perfect capitalism. We do have a lot of corruption, and, so I'm not saying that, it's total meritocracy, because some people really don't have much of a chance. Unfortunately, that needs to be corrected. But that notwithstanding, good ideas do, good ideas do have merit if they're well executed. And, the more mature you become in life, the more you're able to rise above and, be successful. Like, the less petty that you are, the less you hold grudges, the more you can work hard in the face of adversity. So that's kind of the end game. Like, if you look around in life and you can see like other people's shortcomings and how that's affected them, like either a person can be lazy at times, or they can be selfish, or they can be mean, or they could be greedy, or whatever it is that holds them back in life, then you can imagine that whatever our shortcomings are as individuals, that other people can see those in us. And the end game, in terms of like how far we get at a particular point in life or at the end of our life, is a reflection really of the collection not only of our abilities but of our maturity, because our maturity is our ability to put those capabilities in play.